your favourite switch now then, pure the Haranu transparent ones? It's an old school Superlight, mate. Not even Superlight, it's a wireless. Look at that. Kill it. Mate, this is legend. We can't kill this. This is like quality. What's your bet it's got? Here's the bet, right? Do you reckon it's got on-run 20s in it or on-run 50s in it? I'm not going to look at the serial because I can tell. I guess it's got 20s. See how good you are. Made those zippies easy to blow out the water, I agree. I think they're too mushy, but people seem to rate them. I have got some somewhere zippies to test. I'll do some testing. I need to get my switch testing going. And I need to get my desk sorted out, my room sorted out, like I kept said. My 4-desk set up, and then I can rock and roll better, because at the moment I am struggling. Even though I've got probably more time somehow. Bam bams! Been a long time. It's been a few intermittent days, mate, I agree. Monday has. Been trying to sort out some RL stuff. These skates are thin. Damn, been worn. Oh, shit. How you, mate? You right? Like them more than the KL8s? Nice. What, because they're snappy or just feel nice, you mean? How's the kitchen situation? Fucking hell. Bane of my life. Well, they finished, didn't they? Was it 2 weeks ago? They're coming back to fix some other bits now. Going well. Which is why I've not shown it or streamed down there yet, but I've tested my camera. Now I can show you downstairs very soon. Do some more streams downstairs and stuff. I'm going to stream while I put all my mice out and lay them out. That's the plan for next week. Could have built a brand new house by this time, mate. 2 years of my life this has taken. Fucking ridiculous. Supposed to be a 6-month venture, this. Fuck me, 2 years, man. Insane. So you have to tell me it's worth it when you see it, because I don't know. I'm thinking I should have just moved house. Well, I did try to move house, but COVID screwed that for me, so that's why I did it. "10 years, I'd be lucky." I had black hair when I started this project. Nostalgia vibes there. So what's your guess on switches? 50mm or we're going for 20mm? I reckon 20mm. There's a potential it's got 50s in it, although I'm not sure it would have lasted this long. Going for 50s, some old school, huh? Let's find out. I feel too snappy for 50s. Christmas card list contractor. He's on my hit list. It's a different contractor. It's a kitchen company, it's not even a contractor. A well-known kitchen company. Fucking shite. 3 of my friends have had them and they're like, "Oh yeah, they're great." People probably think I'm picky, to be fair. I can be a little bit picky. But I'm not being picky with this. Oh my god, they are 50s. Fuck me. They're a bit snappy. I failed the test. What this is used, look at that. Just seen some better days. Innit? They felt pretty good actually. I mean, for home runs. Really got a good set. Shall replace him. I mean, I feel alright. Put it on rods. Maybe it's been a while. They actually feel right for 50s. They must be a good set because it's fucking rare. Normally feel like mush. These feel a little bit snappy, so maybe that's what the many feel like. Should put these in a museum. Damn. We'll give this a little clean because it's premium. Stevie Wonders, good to see you, mate. How you doing? Is the latency the same? As far as I know, I think it's the same sensor, isn't it? Might be slightly different with the switches, maybe, but the overall construction's pretty similar. The components, as far as I know. But I haven't fully tested that, so I could be wrong. Like side by side. It's good to have a bit of a rest from mice recently, like in terms of like news. Seems fairly quiet now. Things have calmed down a little bit. XM1's still not coming out. Damn, this has seen some days. Look at this. This is a lived mouse. But you forgot how many screws are on the wireless. Never ending. Logitech's got to give us some news in the next few months, I reckon. Some more exciting stuff next week. I think I keep saying that, but it will be a bit more of a variety of streaming, I think. Like downstairs and stuff. I've sorted my phone out back on so you can stream it out on the mic and things. So we'll start the more Beardedb documentary shit. I guess you could call it that, I don't know what you call it. Show you around more. Show you building my room. Hope it might be this week. Might do some streams tomorrow, Wednesday. Is it Monday today? So just got to get through a few more orders and prioritise them, and then we're good. Back on track then, hopefully. I'll do what I said I was going to do. The old setup of the, well, you can't see it. Different setup from the wireless. Tell all Logitechs because they're these older ribbons. Mouse you're using at the moment, Steve Wonders. Still got the new Death Adder, 8K yet? which it looks like. Right. Just switch it, it's nice. Looking forward to sorting out all my desks and stuff, so I'll be streaming that a bit more live. I'm trying to work out how I can not disrupt it while I'm streaming, so I might have to move my streaming setup to like a temporary spot, and I can move all my desks around and still like show you the cameras and stuff, because I'll show you a camera, probably an overhead one, like a 360 one that follows me. That's going to be the better way, I think. I'm sure I'm just going just chatting when I'm doing like stream PC setup stuff. I don't know. Is that where I go for that channel stuff? I'm building my room and things. No hot tub though. Sorry. Disappointing. Not yet. Hey Cody Dub, it's a normal G Pro wireless today, a bit of a retro one. Done a final mouse, and we'll do a 502 after this, I think. Bit of Logi. Just playing catch up. Might do some different ones tomorrow night. Oh, I can't do it tomorrow night because I'm awesome tomorrow night. Wednesday will definitely be on. Might be on in the day as well. Wednesday or later in the day. We're taking out some old school 50 million Omrons. So these things have survived. These are rare. These are hard now. We got rid of these because they fail, but these ones seem to have lived on. Feel pretty good for 50 mils, to be fair. Tricked me, I thought the 20s. 20. I think it's exclamation mark spec. I think it's after you, mate. I think it's spec or specs. Show you what I'm using. That's what we have to. We have to. The builders, and this is a super light. They changed too much, so doing the build's too difficult. Evening Tazy, you alright, mate? Bit of an old school wire with a normal wireless, not super light. Putting some good old kale reds in it. Those tricks, you right? The old school sides. You up to watch Tazy or not? Same old. Big chinos. Took its time. Shall keep doing these and gently get them off, not as easy as it sounds. Yeah, man. Patience is the key. These are definitely easier than getting the super light though. Putting more camera setups for soon, so we'll have to have bit more variety on views as well. There's a few now, but still increasing that. Don't you worry. If you're not seeing a lot of this stuff, it's on YouTube. Beardedb. Yep. Could put a thinner tip on it. Yep. They're the original ones, the old on-ROMs. I'm going to put KLs on it, but I prefer them, but it's a personal choice. Whereas they've lasted, they tend to fail the on-ROMs as well. They survived. Not as often as the mains though. Yeah, show you some more different streams this week. I've got the first backlog of mine because I've got a lot I'm trying to catch up on in a minute because things have held me up a little bit. One being my house. My room relaid out. What's causing me problems. My new setup. whistling. I hate whistling. Try and do some different teardowns maybe on Wednesday, but probably show some other stream stuff. Depends on how far I get through people's mice, and then we'll do some more teardowns. I'll have like a overhead camera shot from like this side soon as well, so you can look down a bit easier. You can basically move yourself around. Control the cameras when you have big IPs or you subscribe, basically. Tricky. Sometimes they don't play ball. Trying to line these can be a pain in the ass. An old school G Pro wireless today. There's any keyboard builds for a bit. But we do have some. Nice. Give it a clean, put it back together. Happy days. 1 sec. I just use alcoholic wipes basically. Get a bit of a refresh. So you got like this stuff down the side of it. Or this. Minging. Loved. It's not too bad this one, to be fair, given how old it is. It's a good few years old, this. Even it's got the 50 mils on ditto. It's a bit old. It's not too bad. Peckish now. I'm trying to be good, but drop my carbs down, but now I'm ravenous. People always think because you've got a sealed mouse, they don't get dirty, but they do. So when you have a holy mouse, it makes no difference. You're still going to get dirty. It gets just as dirty when they're like solid as such. See, now it's much cleaner. That's it, to be honest. Get like a little bit around the skates at the back. Lost on camera, apologies. Let's move my pad position. It's a bit easier for me to get reach then. A bit hard for me right, isn't it? Need to definitely do a few more keyboards and stuff. We're good. Put it back together. Dustman. Hey, Dartney, is it? I can never see your name. Yes, indeed. New camera view, sir. We've been playing around. There's plenty more coming. This is a new one now. Still got the old ones, but slightly more zoomed one. Dart's air is easier, alright. Definitely easier, mate, thank you. Doing an old school G Pro wireless. Some chaos, isn't it? You've been up too much. I've been reconfiguring my room. If you want to see it, my room. Where is it? It's still as it is here. I've not done any more, which causing me some issues because I need to get it done so I can move, but this is what my room looks like at the minute. So there's some plans for it. It's a normal temporary desk at the minute. But that's basically my gaming room at the minute. Just streaming, gaming, man cave, whatever you call it. My lair. Is there a similar mouse to the Death Adder V2 Mini? Not really. There's a G-Wolf Skull Mini, but that was out before it. I mean, I guess there's a Pulsar X-Lite. They do a Mini now, I can't remember. That's the one you kind of want, that kind of size, but I haven't done a Mini yet in that. Would upgrading skates and the Starlight 12 be worth it? 100%. The stock ones on the Final Starlight 12 don't have any rounded edges, which creates friction and snags, so I'd get some rounded ones. If you're not sure what to get, I'd get the Tiger Ice because they're decent. Look, they're quite smooth, slightly quicker. You can also get core pads. If you want speed, go for Tigers. If you want control, go for core pad. You like it when the back hump's really low? Fair enough. The Death Adder doesn't exactly got a large back hump, does it? A low back hump's pretty high. The mini one's not too bad. I guess you've got a bigger hand, it'll not be in the way, but there's not many ergos, mate. Especially mini ergos. They're quite rare. So you're going to struggle. You're looking at more an ambi one. Could get a Final Mouse Starlight 12 and use the Infinity Mouse mod on it. Gives it a slightly different hump, but you prefer a lower profile, so maybe not. Could get a what about an M4 from Extrafy maybe? You tried them, but again not that small. MZ1 definitely has a low back hump. Yeah, it's quite a flat mouse. It's quite narrow though, so if you've got a big hand, it'll give you hand cramp. Potentially anyway. But yeah, it's definitely quite narrow. Quite narrow and low. We'll get glass skates again. Overhyped, cool concept. Oh yeah, I do. Sapphire, I think it's the cost of them bothered me. That was the issue I had with glass skates, and especially sapphires, is how long they've got to last a very, very, very long time and continuously give you that glide speed. If they don't, then what's the point? I think I worked out you could buy like 2 years worth of Tiger Ice for one set of glass or something like that. Was it sapphire? It's one of them, might be sapphires, but same with glass. You could probably get over a year's worth out of PTFE basically over glass and sapphire. Give me all your money, you start getting mugged for your skates on your mouse. What are you saying? Are you saying they'd be like, I mean, I don't know. It's difficult. I think they're expensive. I get the idea. I think it can depend on the pad you're using. Depends how sensitive you are to changes in skate speed and stuff. Do you like the sensor in the Death Adder Mini? I think it's got the same as the Viper Mini. So 53. Is it 50? Is it 3359? If it is, it's shite. So I'm pretty sure it is in the Death Adder V2 Mini. I don't know if they haven't updated them. Maybe they're quite a rare mouse to sell, I think, in terms of like. They don't sell as fast as the Ambies, so. You're going to struggle to find another mouse, mate. Similar size. So there's the Skull from G-Wolves, but that's rare. It's okay. There's the, you're looking more like Ambies then, or M4 maybe, but it's probably a little bit big. Get the X42, sorry, M42, not X42. M1 from Extra Fine. Very worth looking at some of them, mate. They've got some good mice. Yeah, they didn't make it for long, the Mini. It came when they released the Viper Mini, the original one. So I'm pretty sure it's got the same sensor. You change the skates, it'll be okay. Not for that high lift-off distance, mate. I've done some videos. Look at my Viper Mini lift-off videos on YouTube. I've done. It's exactly the same. There's a few tips. I can use like a tape trick and stuff. A tape trick. But yeah, changing the feet will help. You could double the feet up. Some people do that, but it's up to you. Or you put 2 sets of feet on it to help with the high lift-off, but I'm never really a fan of it. I hate the sensor in that. For that reason, I don't like the high lift off. It used to move when I lift because I lift and reset and it just was all over the fucking place. The Viper Mini V2 is overpriced. Oh yeah, the new one, a little bit pricey. I don't like the build quality of it. I think it's shite. But it's better build quality than the Death Adder V3, which is pretty bad for build quality. The new 8K Death Adder that we did the other week. Got slightly better, but they're just using plastic rivets. Like Razer's like got some weird building methods at the minute, which from my opinion is not the best. So I took it apart last week, I think it was, the Death Adder V3. Look at my Twitch, should be on there. I think I've released it. If not, it'll be on YouTube, isn't it? I did one this week. Might be out tomorrow actually, that one. I think. A little bit behind. Is that the best build quality? No, and it's gone down with the last releases as well. So they've got even worse. For some reason they've dropped the build quality. I don't know why. Even on the, I mean, they've created the new Viper Signature Edition. You've seen that? I took those apart recently. They've got not very good side buttons. Wish.com edition. In it. AliExpress edition. I don't know why these are plastic rivets. I know they want to save weight, but fuck me. Don't do that. You think you're buying premium when you buy Razer, but don't know. Almost looks brand new now, isn't it? The old 3D printed G305, you could do that, yep. The decent, but sometimes it can be a little bit, what's the word? Depends who builds it for you and how good it is. It can be a little bit funny, the hard to build, the 3D ones. It can be a little bit more given them because of the 3D plastic. Final Mouse X, you mean that one? Could be interesting. I meant to do a video on that actually. Just like a fingertip, I think. Is anybody going to get that light? I think it's going to be a fingertip version, although they said it wasn't. So. We've got these new skates that lets you worn the front one out. Yeah. Back to being complete. No pre-travel. A mouse making air gel would be nuts. Or like that building foam you spray in for cracks. What's that called? .502. What do you think about the new Zari wireless mice? I think it's got one monstrous size dongle. And it's using the old sensor. So they're already out of date before they come out. It's using the 3370. Which is not the end of the world, but it's a little bit thirsty. Excuse me, yawning. What are we having on this now? The dongle will be like, take my whole desk. And it's like, you need to get a new extension to put on your mouse. So again, battery mod, internal weight reduction, not touching the base. Getting mains are getting KL8s. Pre-travel on the mains. Okay. Leaving all the sides and DPI. Some new skates, nice. Would it be bad if the dongle on the size of the mouse was the size of your car? Probably not. I mean, you'd expect it to have some better range, right? These are standard for Logitech skates. You see how they do that? That's how bad they are. Coming off. I don't know. Have they actually released the Logitech wireless yet? I tried to try and get one recently, but I don't think I could get one. I can't remember if it's actually out of stock. I don't remember it coming out yet. I've seen some pictures of it and stuff, but it's that sensor. They shouldn't put the 3370 in it. It should have a 3395 in it. 199. That's a mistake. And I bet they've still got the horrid encoders for scrolling. I can sense it. Released the G502X. Oh yeah, they got this one. Yeah, the G502X has got the new Omron opticals in it. But the what about the Zarya? They released the Zarya released their wireless version. What is this? Is a shaft of these skates? It sounds like they're peeling up. It's not right. There's another layer under that. This is so old. Finally. See, like different layers. Nice. I'm looking forward to the new CSGO when it comes out. I'm looking forward to Dead Island, which will be pretty badass when that comes out. Amazing Mouse Man, cheers man. It would be nice if Logitech would make G703 Superlight. Yeah, a lot of people wanted that, but they haven't done it yet for some reason. Don't know why. Bear with me. Well, 305. The 305 needs a revamp. Don't know why they've not done that yet. Especially with the Orochi from Logitech coming out. So I don't know why they didn't release that. But they seem to be sleeping a bit. Logi on their Superlights was probably. I'd have thought they'd released the an upgraded